There are strange facts surrounding the coronavirus outbreak of 2020. In 2018, the Purebright Institute was granted a patent for the coronavirus. The Purebright Institute is funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. On October 18th of 2019, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, along with Johns Hopkins and the World Economic Forum, hosted Event 201, a high-level pandemic simulation in New York City. The simulation, which was held just 3 months ago, was based on the coronavirus. They concluded that it could kill 65 million people and decided the solution was to have a vaccine within months of an epidemic. The same week that the coronavirus makes headlines, Netflix releases the docu-series Pandemic: How to Prevent an Outbreak, wherein the solution is vaccines and the trusted hero is Bill Gates. Meanwhile, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation fund Innovio Pharmaceuticals, Inc. to develop a coronavirus vaccine. It's weird, right? Or am I just a conspiracy theorist? What about this? 5G, an emerging technology upgrade that has many countries concerned about its impact on human health. Experts from all over the world warn of the dangers of 5G. In 2018, it was reported locally that Wuhan would be the testbed city for full 5G network operation in China. The article went on to say that it would be fully operational by 2020. And on Halloween of 2019, they turned it on. Scientists warn that 5G causes flu-like symptoms. Interesting? What is also interesting is that when trying to share the link of 5G being launched in Wuhan, Facebook blocks you from doing so because it violates their community guidelines.
We could go anywhere, we could do anything, go whatever the mood.
層層人不到，萬里長城水滔滔，萬里長城人不到。
离你远一点，你听见没？你在里面乖乖的听话啊！你不要哭，听见没？听见没？
Thousands, including Americans, are trapped on 2 cruise ships under quarantine with confirmed cases of the virus on both ships. Here's Will Carr.
Tonight, 7,000 people are trapped on 2 massive cruise ships, one in Hong Kong, the other in Japan, where 428 Americans are cut off from the world.
The only interaction we have is with the staff for wearing masks and gloves.
Worries are now growing as some passengers are running low on medication. Tonight in China, more than 560 people have died. Also word that one of the first doctors to sound the alarm about the outbreak has died from the coronavirus he was so concerned about. Back in the United States, hundreds of Americans arriving from Wuhan now under that 14-day quarantine on U.S. military bases. Frank Wasinski and his 3-year-old daughter arrived this week feeling fine, but they're now hospitalized because they say they were sick in Wuhan.
We've been in this hospital probably for the next 3 days until the CDC results come back.
Frank's wife is still back in Wuhan, where she's now caring for her father, who's sick with the potentially deadly virus. 2 more planes packed with Americans are set to evacuate from Wuhan and land in the United States tomorrow. That's going to bring the total to around 1,000 people quarantined in military bases across the country. David.
He tried to warn the world before it was too late and was muzzled by authorities for the truth he wanted to out. But on Friday, this 34-year-old Chinese doctor died from the virus that he desperately attempted to stop in its tracks.
The ophthalmologist Li Wenliang of our hospital, who was unfortunately infected during the fight against the pneumonia epidemic from the novel coronavirus, died at 2:58 a.m. on February the 7th, 2020, despite all-out efforts to save him. We deeply regret and mourn this.
State TV has broadcast these pictures of Wuhan's specially built Lai Shenshan, or Thunder God Mountain Hospital, which has gone up at lightning speed. The building of the 1,600-bed clinic began less than 2 weeks ago, and it's already started treating the infected. With the number of deaths and fresh detected cases continuing to rise, in the city of Hefei, drones are now taking to the sky, flying from street to spray disinfectant.
We've asked locals not to leave their washing outside to dry and to keep windows and doors shut.
And in the hard-hit Hubei province, a fleet of trucks armed with disinfectant cannons have been out in force, while health workers go house to house with handheld sprays. In a land often nicknamed the world's workshop, and where entire cities have been placed under lockdown, the president says a thorough people's war is well underway and that China will win this battle against the deadly virus.